What's happening, Flow Jedis? Today I'm going to talk to you about some secrets to overcome your stage fright, okay? If you're a performer of some sort, you gotta watch this. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm inspired. I'm inspired.
Hey there, guys. How's it going? My name is Sumet Chatterjee from the Flow Zone Academy, and I'm a flow state coach, which means that I help you feel better and perform better. Today I'm talking all about stage fright, okay? Now, the thing about stage fright that you got to understand is, first and foremost, what is your intention, okay? What is your intention for getting on that stage? You got to claim it. You got to understand why you're there. Know your why. Second thing is some body check stuff, okay? So first and foremost, the first thing you want to be noticing is you want your feet slightly beyond your shoulder width. Stand a little bit greater with your posture, with your stance, with how you're standing, okay? And make sure you're wiggling your toes, and you can almost keep your knees slightly bent, okay? I want you to focus on your center. What I mean by this is you want to focus on the lower dantian, okay? This is used in Qigong, in Tai Chi. It's a few inches below your navel. You can almost, the way that you can describe it is also like where the sacral chakra would be located, right? You tune into that engine right here, okay? Few inches below your navel. And you just hold your attention there. And you ground yourself back into the present moment by using mindfulness, okay? I love using visualization. I heard something that my mentor AZD said yesterday, which is hold the image of a deity in your mind, almost like make that like your mantra meditation in a sense, but using an image instead of a word. So as you're walking, let's say they have to give a speech in front of all these people, you hold the image of the Buddha in your mind, or Jesus, or Krishna, or whatever deity that you choose. This is going to create that ecstatic, blissful state within you, and you'll feel more at ease, more calm, and it just will center you even further. It'll ground you even further, okay? I also love imagining, like, let's say my feet are planted firmly on the ground, like their roots growing out the bottom of my feet. If I want to be more grounded, if I want to be more lighter and loose, then I would visualize that I'm on top of a cloud, okay? That I'm walking on top of a cloud, and then my movements will be more uplifted, more elevated in a sense. But if you want to be more grounded, you got to focus more on, making sure that your feet are pointed at the direction of your knees. You see what I'm saying? If they're kind of this way or inwards, or you're leaning more to one side, it might mess with your alignment and balance. I've been trying to catch myself doing this because I have a habit of leaning to one side. And it's been the greatest shift for my own sense of presence, okay? So remember, I was talking a little bit about your intention, right? So it's really important for you to focus on, like, what is exactly are you on that stage for? Like, what is your, kind of main purpose for that? So one of the ways to, I guess, look into that would be to understand, like, let's say you're giving an interview or something like this, right? Let's say you're giving an interview. You want to focus on, one, smiling, two, asking really good questions, okay? So if you just have a focal point, okay? Have process cues. So you know your process, simplify your process so you have minimal flow state feedback, okay, as Stephen Kotler calls it. So let's say you're an actor and you're performing on stage and really being the character. If you forget your lines, you can still understand the main gist of what you're saying. I used to do this quite a bit when I was acting in, high school and college and things like that. I do use acting techniques nowadays, and of course that's become more of my niche. I've also understood something very interesting in the fact of, Ayurveda. I just discovered this today, actually, this morning. As I was going on a walk, I came back and I was looking up Dr. K's videos, and looking up like Vata, Pitta, all this Kapha, like, there's these different archetypes or personality types based on your Ayurvedic style, you could say, like the way that you eat. It affects the way that you eat, right? Your nutrition. So I found out that I'm a Vata Kapha. Now my Vata side, I see my Vata side almost like associated with my acting, and I see my Kapha side almost associated with my counseling or my psychology, right? There's a nice blend of both of these elements that really helped me to understand this. But anyway, back to our topic. As a practicing Stoic, I understand that there's things within my control and things completely outside of my control. I'm always linked to the supernatural in some way, you know what I mean? There's always black cats and crows and all this kind of stuff around. Whenever you're fearing something, you are in your sympathetic state, okay? So that means you're gonna have to release your vagus nerve, activate your vagus nerve and keep a vagal tone that is gonna help you maintain that state of relaxation. You want to be relaxed and alert, which means you want to gain an alpha brainwave. You want to maintain an alpha brainwave. A good way to do this is closing your eyes and having your eyes facing upwards, okay? So if you just start facing upwards, and this is from the Silva method, by the way. So in the Silva method, basically they count backwards from 100 to 1 or to 0 or whatever, right? 99, 98, and they're having their eyes facing up. This is kind of the meditation technique. And it's very quick, right? It's a quick way to get you into an alpha wave. Also using alpha binaural beats for focus and relaxation can really help, you know, right before you're about to get on stage. Let's say you're about to play a game and you have this pre-game jitters or whatever. Just make sure you control your belly and your breathing. Put your shoulders down. You notice all of the areas where you hold tension. You start to let it go more and more. Another thing you can do if you have stage fright is to let out a sigh. Now, there's a very important distinction here, okay? A lot of the time when we're frustrated, we let out a very angry sigh or a frustrated sigh, like a like that, okay? Now, it makes a very big difference to when you're releasing tension through a sigh. You make it a happy or a joyful or an elated sigh, okay? So right before you're about to go on stage, you go, that's really going to help you in the moment. If you can, lie down, just focus, put a hand over your belly and just breathe in, hold it, and then exhale either through the mouth or through the nose. You know, this is really, really key. There's no way that we can always be in that state where we're lying down, right? So one thing that I really like to do when I get myself more present is I simply notice the outline of my body. Like if I was like a cartoon character, right? I would just simply focus on like the outline, like my aura almost, right, in a sense. Like if you were to draw yourself like a cartoon, you just focus on the outer ridges of your sense of self, okay? Try these techniques out. Let me know in the comments, you know, if there's anything that you need help with. I'm here to serve. So I hope you have an incredible day today. May the flow be with you and stay legendary. Let's get it today. Upward Spiral Gang, hit that subscribe button. Let's go.